It's Opalaka Lurchie. I'm here today with the beautiful
Zion Mason, the ex-porn star.
And we about to do the Twerk and Talk podcast, and we about to turn up. It's finna be lit. All right, so we here with Miss Diamond Mason, and we're going to go ahead and get this interview started. The first question I got for you is that, it's a rumor out there that they say on, Instagram models that be looking good, they say they be flying out to Dubai to, let all these rich men shit on them and piss on them and all that for money. The first question I want to ask you is, if somebody jumped in your DM right now, you feel me, and they gave you 50 racks and they say, man, fly over here to Dubai, we want to shit on your face and pee on you or do all this weird ass shit that we do, you going to go over there and do it?
Well, I'm not too fine about getting shitted on and pissed on, so that's something for me to think about. I'm not, I guess it have to be like, if I was in need of cash or something, like if I needed money, then I probably might, but as not to just come out and say, would I do it? No.
Okay, well, let's make it worth your while. These motherfuckers got millions, so let's say they up the price and they said $500,000. $500,000 right now in cash, but you gotta let 30 niggas shit on your face.
Oh my goodness, that's big. Like, to be real with you, I don't know about that one. Like, I don't know. I don't like being shit on. I never experienced that before, so. But
shit, you gonna come out $500,000 richer.
Yeah, but I believe I can make that, without getting shit on. Yeah.
All right, so the next one we got is, what's your type of men?
As far as looks or like
looks.
What they bring to the table, or
no, looks.
Looks.
What naturally attracts you to a man? Like, what do you find attractive?
There's a man's smile, and how he can carry a conversation, and how he smells. Your hygiene have to be up to date, and you definitely can't be no bum. You have to have some type of style about yourself. You gotta be fly.
Okay, so from your opinion, what makes a man good in bed?
Oh my gosh. I feel that it have to be a connection. It's how you just lay the pipe down. How you caress the body. It's like a gift. Everybody don't come with that. So you gotta know how to please the body. And you have to know how to,
Get into details for us, please. What is please?
Pussy, stroking that pussy and hit them guts. You gotta know how to get them guts. You just can't be in the pussy. You gotta,
So we talking about slow stroking. We talking about fast stroking.
Like slow, fast, all that. You gotta know when to deliver that. Yeah. Okay,
so what is the freakiest thing you ever did with a man?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Should I answer this one? Let me see. Well, I did what's her name? Vivian Fox. I licked a little ass before. I didn't get up in the ass, but I just licked the cheek. I think that's freaking enough.
Oh, so you gave a nigga a rim job?
Not really. It was just like a cheek, and I kind of like, spit, like spit in the,
Oh, so you spit?
Area, and I played with the booty. So like tapped a little bit,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You wasn't my man, though, I don't do that to my man now. No.
Oh, okay. So is this something you did with a dude because you wanted to, or because he paid to, or what?
It was someone I was dealing with at the time, like a sponsor years ago, and he was a Jew, and he just liked that kinky stuff or whatever,
Okay, yeah. Okay. And we got another question for you now.
Okay.
If you in a relationship with a dude, what makes a woman wife material?
What makes a woman wife material? Like, I feel like you have to know how to be submissive to your man, and cook and clean. I'm not saying be like his. You have to be somewhat like his mother, caring and loving, and you know, and know how to, you know, deliver his needs and his wants and stuff, or whatever, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you bring to the table in a relationship? If you was dating a guy and you know y'all was getting serious, what do you offer a man in a relationship?
To answer that, it would have to be first off, it have to be trust. Because if we don't have trust and the loyalty, then we can't build a foundation. You know, so it has to be that, and you know, then we just go from there. You know, like when it comes to being supportive, you know, like if it's just as being there for that person, I am that person for that, you know, so I'm that girl.
If a nigga ran across you on IG or social media and he decided, hey, I'm going to DM her, let me see if I could get with her, smash or chill, link, whatever, how can a man shoot his shot in your DM to catch your attention?
Well, that's a tricky one because I don't really check my DM. And now if you're booking me, like if you're booking me for something, event or something, that's yeah, I would definitely respond to that. But like to take me out on a date, that's not gonna work, you know. So I have to be booking.
Why not? You not into online dating?
I dated someone before. It didn't work out. That was like years ago, you know. So I'm not. No, I don't think so.
Okay, so we really want to know, because so many people have a problem keeping women happy. We want to know, like, what does it take to keep a woman happy in a relationship?
How should I answer that? Like they say, happy wife, happy life, right? You just have to know your girl, like know her likes and her dislikes, and you know, communication is everything, you know, and understanding or whatever, and get to know that person, you know, to just keep her happy, you know, just don't tick her off or whatever, just, you know, that's why you have to get to know that person. Basically, you should be happy, you know.
Okay.
It's not just about buying someone, you know, like gifts and stuff like that. You know, that's just gifts. That don't make you happy, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will you date a man that is not financially stable?
Ooh, at one point in my life, I was dating someone that was in the streets, and you know, I put up with him for quite some time, and it didn't get me nowhere. So now, within this year, no, I wouldn't.
All right, so I'm quite sure, you know, a lot of people are familiar with you and your work, and they know you as Diamond Mason, the porn star. You know, you done did films and stuff in the adult entertainment industry. A lot of guys are curious to know, like, what made you get into that industry? Like, what made you just wake up one day and say, hey, I'm gonna go be a porn star? How did you get into that?
Okay, well, to the best of my memory, I would say, like, I used to watch porn when I was a little younger, and I always had like a high sex drive. So I believe I was at a hotel one day with someone, whatever, and then I said, I can fuck better than that. You know, it just blurred out, it came out, and you know, during that time I was a stripper, a dancer, whatever, and I ran across this one female, and we talked about porn, and next thing you know, she called me on set, and I was, you know, doing porn, West Coast production, you know, so it's something that I wanted to do. You get what I'm saying? You know, I just wanted to be on camera, and I wanted, you know, people to see that side of me, that sexual side of me, you know, because not everyone is willing to show you that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I can teach you a few little skills and stuff. You can learn from the best, you know?
So you did it more for the pleasure of the sex than for the actual money?
At the time, like, it's a business, sure not, like, but my sex drive is so high, it's like, you know, when I realized what I was getting myself into, you know, I was, you know, doing my thing, and I hope that name or whatever, porn star, whatever, and, you know, it's just pretty much, you know,
so
the money's good now, don't get me wrong, but like when I started, it was based on me feeling like I can fuck better than that, and I need to, you know, be on camera.
When you say the money is good, like how much are we talking? Like how much would they normally pay you a scene? Like,
see, it depends on the company, you know, like if you like when you first start or whatever, it depends on the company. You know, like you can get paid 1,000, you can get paid 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. It depends. It can be less than that. You know, it depends on the scene and the company.
Okay, and recently, you know, you kind of slowed down on it, and you know, right now this the OnlyFans era where everybody is kind of picking up on it. So, like, what made you kind of like drift away from that?
Honestly, I believe it was 2011 or 12. The industry had shut down because like it was like fake test results going around or whatever, and you know people popping up sick or whatever. And during that time, I was in a relationship, so I guess I fell in love, I guess, and I told my partner about me doing porn, and he didn't want me doing porn anymore, so I respected his mind because I chose the relationship, and that's how I pulled away, and I had a family, my kids and stuff, and so.
So are you still with that partner?
No, we're not together. No.
So you basically stopped because of him, but now that you stopped because of him, you still don't want to go back? No,
like for me to get into that, like there's nothing wrong with OnlyFans or whatever. Like I just can't see myself, doing that. Like it was a part time for me,
Yeah, I understand.
Like I wasn't in it for the long term or whatever. At one point I thought I was going to be in for the long term, but no.
So when you have men in your life, like in your regular everyday dating life, and let's say that a man meets you and he know about your past, does that normally affect your dating? Or if let's say he doesn't know about your past but he find out about it, and does that normally make them feel some type of way?
Honestly, when I meet guys or whatever, like I'm a type of person, I'm not ashamed of my past or whatever, and people know what it is, so like why not tell you, because you're gonna find out anyways. Somebody pick up the dirt on it, so at the end of the day there's no shame, and no, it does not ruin the relationship or whatever. I'm a loving person. People love me, why not?
The last question we got for you is something we want to know that everybody talking about on the internet and social media and stuff like that is, why do nice guys finish last? Like, why is it that women always choose like dope boys, scammers, killers, street niggas over hardworking men? Like, what is it that's so appealing about these guys that make y'all feel like, I'm gonna fuck a dope boy the first night, but I'm gonna make Gilbert with the 9 to 5 pay all my bills and not fuck him? Like, what's the difference?
Me, I'm gonna speak for myself. If I one night you, that might be the end of that. That's just a one night stand. But like for me to choose like a dope boy between a 9 to 5 type of guy, like I don't know. I guess it'd be the gangster in that person, just the overall, just the cockiness and stuff like that. I don't want a guy who I can run, I don't want a do boy. So if I can just walk all over, I don't want it. I need you to put me in my place, because sometimes I need that. I'm kind of dominant, so you have to out-dominate me. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, just treat me right, and I got you, baby. Not like no corny ass, guy or whatever.
So you saying that nice guys, no matter how good they treat you, if they weak, lame, or corny, you would consider them as not suitable for a relationship?
Yeah, for my relationship, yeah.
Okay, well, Diamond Mason, you've been very pleasant to be here with us. We enjoyed your presence. Is there any social medias you have or shout-outs you want to give to people?
I just want to say y'all stay blessed. Wear your mask. And if you want to follow me, my IG is _Diamond_Mason_. Okay? Bye-bye now.